It's the Previ in Lima. And
this is what?
Previ,
Yes.
Vivienda Economica in Lima. You can...
Yes, it's a self-help project.
Yeah.
Okay, so people, they design for themselves?
Yes, they made this maquette in order to understand the possibility to use just existing pattern. This was in the '66. So this is a Previ, the low-cost international competition for a neighborhood of Lima in Peru. Is it 1966? You imagine it. So how far is in the turn? But this was one of the winning projects, the Aldo Van Eyck. And again, we are architects. We are focused on the space, how to organize properly a space. This was an evolutive housing considered for the growing needs of family. And like in the Nile Basin, I think that this is a very important issue. We have to use the old project in order to evaluate how can teach to us something new, not always
innovation.
The past.
Yeah.
Innovation sometimes is reusing the past and according to the today needs. And you see here doing this, the students made a deep research on Previ of Lima competition, international competition. And here again, you see, this is another from Renzo Piano. During just after we are in an area affected by the earthquake, you know. This was the
seismic area.
Yeah, seismic area. This was a proposal of a sort of evolutive self-help construction made by the great Italian architect Renzo Piano, together with Rice, his partner, English partner, in order to use, I'm convinced, being a pupil of Giancarlo De Carlo, I know that without participation of people, architecture is devoted to failure. People must participate.
So
also
participatory architecture, we can call it
participation architecture is one of the main issues for me. And so I address the attention of students on understanding how this project made by the great architect in 1977 was able to teach them how with small elements, for instance, this joist, is made with small. You can make some elements in the self-help buildings. You know, small elements. You see here. So using this joist, you can with the self-help process, you can create a very good habitat. You know, sustainable habitat, with the participation of people. But if you don't choose the appropriate technology that help the participation of people in terms of construction, I'm convinced I teach sustainable construction. So I'm thinking that we must more and more involve people. Otherwise, they don't want going there. It's not appropriate. This was one of the main issues of the Previ competition in Lima. 10 years after, 20 years after, we will be able to see 50 years after, how was the impact of this, it was appropriate or not.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof.
Oh, pleasure.